Hi, Virgo. This is Jeffrey. This is Red Color, and this is your reading for the month of March. Excuse me. So, the message for the month of March for everybody is let yourself off the hook. Okay. And what I mean is, we carry a lot of blame and shame and guilt for things that are out that maybe we made a mistake. Or maybe we didn't, and we're carrying around a burden that's not even ours. So let yourself off the hook. That is the little message. Yeah. How do you like that? I like that. All right. I you can hear everything in this building. You can hear everything in this building. And last night I did a spiritual ceremony with some people on the roof, which was nice, about I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock or whatever it was. And I had a neighbor. She has a lot of company. Her brother is visiting from California, and I met him, and he's nice. And anyway, they're having some ceremony and singing and doing some spiritual stuff. It's really nice. It's really nice. All right. So let yourself off the hook. Okay. So this is the first half of the reading. The extended readings are available for members. It's $4.99 a month. All right. Let's get started, Virgo. Okay. So here you are with these are the cards. It's a Three of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So the Three of Pentacles, I think, okay, this is what I think. The Three of Pentacles is an interesting card because they're in the dark. So that always is the big hint for me in this card. The Three of Pentacles is really it's about building something. It's like a real estate card, actually. So there are three of them in the church, and they're making a plan, right? And they all have different skills, like the Freemason and the architect and the priest, and or the patron. It's hard to tell. I think it's the architect, the priest, and the Freemason. Okay. So, this is about building community and, doing things together to make it in the physical world. But because it's in the dark, especially in this particular reading, a lot of times I feel that this card is like, there's something brewing in the back of your mind. It hasn't really come to the light yet, but it's like brewing back there. It's like, I really want to build something with community. And I'm thinking about it and pondering it. And, I'm trying to put it together in my head. And maybe this person could do that. And, I don't really have this skill. Maybe I have to find somebody who has this skill. And, we all come together and build something that, serves all of us, serves a community. Okay. Because it's church. Because it's in the dark. It's a little weird. And then I have the King of Pentacles, who I feel like I'm talking really quickly. I guess I am. The King of Pentacles, who, is the businessman who, knows how to make things grow and he has knowledge of how to make things grow. So I feel like that is really, you understand that about yourself, whether you're a man or a woman or how old you are, I read these as energies that you hold. I don't read them as like, oh, you're going to meet an older man who's a businessman. I don't read like that. But then I have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is this energy of like, I have to make a decision. And the the energy for me about the Two of Swords is it's really, really interesting that she's blindfolded, in that it's like I have to kind of close my eyes, right? I have to close my eyes and blindfold myself to, maybe I need to rely on different senses. Maybe I need to rely on different senses other than my intellect, other than my thought, Maybe I need to like, because I feel like these are antennae, reaching up into heaven, receiving information, and kind of balancing them, putting them together, and making choices from there. So that's why I really feel today that the Three of Pentacles is very much subconscious. So it's like, well, I have this idea. I know how to make things grow, but I have to make sure the idea is the right idea. does it serve me? Does it serve my son? Does it serve the community? Does it serve those around me? Does it make sense? Is it feasible? Like that. And I'm still kind of like in a state of, how am I going to put this together? Okay. And then finally, after sitting long enough, aha, he's a bit of a aha, eureka. Because um, he's swords and he has a new idea. He's smelling what's in the air. He's kind of smelling what's in the air, right? Um, a long time ago, I saw this documentary about Isaac Mizrahi, the designer of clothing, and it was really a good documentary. And I've met him quite a few times. He's a very delightful person. And so he was planning a fashion show, and he put all this effort into it, this money, and they made the samples, and they got the models. And then, like the day before, somebody else had the same theme as him, another designer. I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Gautier. It was a famous designer, also had the same theme as him. And it's like, that's what it is. It's like, it's in the air. So I'm going to, and because it's in the air, in the ether, like we can all get sort of the same similar information, right? Very interesting. But the other thing about the Page of Swords is I always feel like that's Archangel Michael. So it's really clear and really direct. It's really clear and really direct, and if I call on Michael for clarity, then, my, maybe I hear it, maybe I feel it. Okay. Yeah. Another page. And this one is idealistic, the Page of Cups. He's idealistic. He's full of like the sense of hope, the sense of, yeah, it'll work out, and he feels it in his heart. So maybe it's about using your head, excuse me, using your head and using your heart together to like put some energy behind it. But it's new because it's the pages, they're pages. Yeah, in order to establish something that's going to last, right? So this is really the card of establishment of it, it's okay. It's a really deep card. It's a card of Taurus. It's a Hierophant. I don't know how to say in Spanish. I keep on trying to figure it out. I have to ask somebody. Sacerdote. Okay. That symbolizes anything with columns. That's how I put it. Law, religion, government, corporations, things that last. Things that it's about society. It's about the building blocks of society. But the interesting thing about him or her, I think it's a her, is that they're in touch with the divine because it's the Pope. So it's all symbolism. It's the Pope, right? And it's like, okay, I'm aligning myself with heaven. I'm aligning myself with my higher self. And that's how the energy, like I'll be able to make a decision that is new, that, that I can bring this thing to my subconscious out into the open and begin building it and begin building it. The other thing that's of note, I would say interesting, I'm trying to use different words, is that I have two pages here. So it's like, well, I have like this inkling, this beginning of an idea, both in my heart and in my mind. But as start implementing it or taking action on it, it's because you're a page, it's like, let new ideas come, let new, like I want to open an ice cream store. I always give that example. And then, one of your friends says, yeah, but there's no one that offers coffee within like 10 blocks from there. So why don't you offer coffee as well? Like, oh, okay, that's a good idea. Like, be open. All right. That was the first half of the reading. Let me show you this. Okay. I have to sit still I'm going to sit still, right? I'm going to trust all of my senses in order to build something in the physical world that has yet to come to fore. But if I call on Michael, and if I open myself up both in my mind and in my heart, then I'll be able to build it. All right, that was the first half of the reading. Extended readings are available for members, $5 a month. You can watch all extended readings plus a free meditation and discounts on my website. So please become a member. Blessings. See you soon. They moved everything, and oh, we moved the buttons. Isn't it better?